When human lives are in danger, heroes in protective gear spring into action.
We need to move
From raging fires to critical emergencies, firefighters are always ready to face peril. Stay tuned for intense rescue scenes in this video.
You guys only see one person there? I only saw him. Oh, saw him? This is Gannett County. We have to get them out, please.
On August 17th, 2022, a New York police officer heroically saved a drowning victim. At 11 a driver suddenly lost consciousness and control of his vehicle, causing it to plunge into a pond in Dutchess County. Officer Francis Rush arrived promptly at the scene, swam to the submerged car, and brought the victim to shore. After performing CPR, the man miraculously started breathing again.
What's going on, dude? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Are you the only one in there, bud? Are you the only one in the car? You guys only see one person there? I only saw him. Oh, saw him? This is Gannett County. We have to get them out, please.
It is unimaginable what could have happened if the officer had not rescued him in time.
This side, this side. This side. All right. Oh.
Hi, bud.
On January 20th, 2024, a police officer rescued a child from an icy pond in Arkansas.
Hi, bud. All right, how deep is it? Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you, bud.
At around 10 am, Jonesboro police received a report of a child who had fallen into a frozen pond at 728 Gladiolus Drive. Officer Troy Ellison arrived promptly and began the rescue operation. The child was clinging to the ice, trying not to sink.
I got you, bud.
Officer Ellison reassured the child and safely pulled them out of the icy water. Fortunately, after being examined at the hospital, the child was found to be unharmed.
We need to move him to where we can help him out. Clear that break so we can move him.
A man in Kalamazoo, Michigan, was saved by police officers on April 15th, 2023.
Do you have any other big rocks?
Yeah, they're going to go on
Do we have anything else to stabilize? It's not working. The jack?
I won't go no further.
According to reports, the 50-year-old man was helping a neighbor repair a car when the vehicle suddenly slipped off the jack, trapping him underneath. Kalamazoo officers quickly arrived at the scene, lifted the car, and pulled the man to safety. They performed CPR to revive him before transporting him to the hospital.
We need to move him to where we can help him out. Clear that break so we can move him. Yep. We're just going to move him. He probably might have some spinal. I got this. All right. Yep. Quick assessment. Yep.
Patient is no longer.
It was a truly intense rescue.
1954.
We got some extra gloves.
Many people may already know about the Pepcon explosion, the largest non-nuclear explosion in US history, which occurred in 1988 in Las Vegas. The exact cause of the explosion remains unclear, but it began at 11 a.m. in a warehouse storing ammonium perchlorate, a critical component for solid rocket fuel at the Pepecan facility. The explosion was equivalent to a 3.5 magnitude earthquake and could be felt as far away as Udo in California. Despite the challenges, emergency responders managed to prevent the fire from spreading as much as possible. The disaster leveled the Pepcon plant, killed 2 workers, injured 372 people, and impacted nearby residential areas. It was a terrifying sight, a man trapped in the window of the 6th floor of a 25-story building. Flames were raging through the 6th-floor balcony, and the 30-year-old man was desperately trying to escape the fire by climbing out of the window. Firefighters quickly used a ladder to rescue him successfully. Unfortunately, he was seriously injured, but thankfully, he survived in a truly miraculous escape. A firefighting unit arrived at the scene of a burning garden house at 9 a.m. on a cold winter day. They faced challenges as the fire threatened to spread to the neighboring house. Orders were given to vent the roof for easier access to the blaze and to protect the surrounding homes. Firefighters managed to rescue 1 victim with minor injuries and quickly transported them to a medical center. The team continued to battle the flames, but unfortunately, the house was severely damaged after the fire.
No. Oh, yeah, baby.
On August 9, 2016, a terrifying fire broke out on Montreal's Highway 40.
C'est un camion citerne, là. Non. Oh, yeah, baby.
According to the investigation, a truck experienced brake failure and came to a sudden stop, causing a collision with several other vehicles before catching fire. Since the truck was carrying flammable materials, the blaze triggered a massive explosion on the highway during rush hour, leading to severe traffic disruptions. The explosion prompted the deployment of 100 firefighters, who battled the flames for several hours. Unfortunately, the truck driver did not survive, and 6 other people were injured and taken to the hospital. The owner of this 1969 Chevrolet Camaro noticed the fire on their vehicle, but it was already too late. The classic car had just been showcased at a high school charity car show and was being transported home on a trailer when it suddenly caught fire on Route 14 in Illinois. Although firefighters arrived promptly to extinguish the flames, the intense fire from the trailer completely destroyed the Camaro. It was truly unfortunate, but fortunately no one was injured. Let us express our heartfelt gratitude to our brave firefighters, those who, day and night, regardless of rain, shine, or snowstorms, work tirelessly to protect lives and property.
47 Tower Ladder 16. Hey, we're going to feed you guys water.
In freezing weather, when water turns to ice and slippery ground poses hidden dangers, they remain steadfast, coordinating closely and battling fierce flames threatening to engulf a home. As the fire raged, with thick white smoke billowing into the sky, the firefighting team swiftly adopted a defensive strategy, focusing on extinguishing the blaze from the outside.
We're going defensive. Everybody out of the structure, we're going defensive. Read, Battalion 23 to 271.
Thanks to their timely response, the fire was finally brought under control, and most importantly, no one was injured.
A massive fire quickly turned into a huge explosion that shook a gas station near Bucharest, Romania on August 26, 2023, resulting in 1 fatality and 46 injuries. Including 26 firefighters. If you were there, what would you do in this situation? In the early hours of February 1st, 2015, a fire broke out in a building on the historic Rue de la Huche, located in the Latin Quarter of Paris. The dramatic scene marked the beginning of the new month as 8 people faced the risk of losing their lives. Paris firefighters risked their lives to rescue the victims and bring them to safety. The building, which had existed since the 17th century, with wooden stairs and oil-painted walls, was highly flammable when exposed to fire. Fortunately, all residents survived, although 7 of them required treatment for smoke inhalation. Would you have the courage to become a firefighter in such a dangerous situation? Authorities responded to reports of an accident when a truck went off the Sierra Avenue Bridge and fell onto the 110 freeway. Upon impact, the vehicle was engulfed in flames, with 1 person trapped inside. Firefighters arrived immediately at the scene and worked to extinguish the fire. Unfortunately, 1 victim was confirmed dead. At the scene, a large hole was visible in the concrete barrier of the overpass where the truck had gone over. The roadway was scattered with broken concrete and debris, including a light pole. The Omaha Fire Department responded to an apartment fire at 5636 North 105th Plaza High Point. The fire crews assisted residents in evacuating the building while simultaneously working to extinguish the flames. A third alarm was called to bring in additional resources as the teams had to withdraw and fight the fire defensively. No injuries were reported and all residents were successfully evacuated. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. A powerful explosion rocked the city of Grozny, Russia, leaving behind widespread devastation. Reports indicate that at least 4 people lost their lives, including 2 children. A fuel truck was thrown nearly 1,000 feet, landing in the yard of a high-rise building near the epicenter of the blast.
Kebakaran, Cuk. Kapung Bakti.
On November 7th, 2020, a massive fire broke out near Roxy Mas, Jakarta, Indonesia, destroying 20 semi-permanent houses.
Tunggu. Kampung Bakti kebakaran nih. Samping Roxy.
Firefighting units swiftly responded with 21 teams to extinguish the flames. According to Jakarta Post, the fire began early in the morning and spread rapidly due to the highly flammable materials used in the construction of the homes in the area. Fortunately, there were no casualties, but many families lost all their possessions. What preventative measures do you think could be effective in reducing the risk of such fires? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Hopefully, these images bring you inspiration. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next stories. Stay tuned, we'll be back soon.